Alright, hello everyone, and now welcome to a game. This game taking place on Turtle Rock between Fly and Chaemiko. Fly spawning as the blue orc over here at what I'll call the 5 o'clock position. Meanwhile, over here, we have Chaemiko spawning as the red human. Alrighty, first thing you're going to note, it's a barracks first. Barracks first, not an Ultra of Elders, so this is going to be a tavern hero. I'm already like... Ooh, what are we gonna see? What are we gonna see? I feel like a little kid on Christmas morning opening up a present. Are we gonna be looking at a Fire Lord, a Beastmaster, or a Goblin Alchemist? Ooh, Goblin Alchemist human first. It's been ages since I've actually seen one of those. Goblin Alchemist, and then he just ends up using massive heals in order to deal damage. Always interesting there, and you can use acid bomb and stuff like that. Anyways, you are the best streamer in world. Well, why? Thank you, Fire Lord. Calling it now. All right, people are making their bets in terms of what it's going to be. I don't know. Put up 5 bits. Make your bets, and the house collects all bets. Anyways, Blade Master and Barracks. We'll take a look. Are we going to be looking at a second Orc Burrow or a Voodoo Lounge in this matchup here? You can tell that, well, it is not going to be very close spawns, and that's perhaps one of the things that Chaemiko was hoping for. Very close spawns allows these militia to get across the map very quickly and then start building towers in a very aggressive manner. Now, Orc Burrows can, in fact, throw spears, as you are seeing a couple of Orc Burrows being placed down now. It's always a question of whether or not it is going to be a tower attempt. This peon, quickly noticing that it is not a close spawn here, decided, you know what, I am going to be going for an Orc Burrow. Now, let's take a look at it. We are at 2 minutes, 10 seconds, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Available now. It is a Beastmaster. All right, so Beastmaster, not the unit I was really hoping for. I mean, when you move your second hero to your first primary hero spot, it's not like, oh, great. It's just, it is what it is. Thank you for the Twitcher Reno follow, as we are going to be looking at the Beastmaster dropping down another Quill Beast, clearing out this Ogre Warrior creep camp here. Now, this is a rather aggressive Ogre Warrior creep camp, and the Blade Master is, in fact, very, very close by. Is he going to actually spot his opponent? That is the big question there, as the Blade Master now runs away. Back off to the north, you can take a look. The Militia gonna go ahead and get finished off here in just a second. Militia now trying to head back. Beastmaster getting up to level 2, gets True Shot Aura. Would be a little bit more excited if that was in fact an Archmage instead of a Beastmaster, as we do have a Hawk now in the air. Blade Master is currently revealed, steals the item, gets a peasant kill. And what else is Fly going to do? All right, the Hawk just stood there and said, hey, there's a blue guy standing right there. You're playing against, you know, the Orc. I think it's a Blade Master, and he just absolutely let him get the experience, get the item, get a kill, and then walk away. That was absolutely painful to watch, as the Grunts are now joining in on the fight. Chaemiko is going to be able to hide this one low hit point, as we see a town or a Grunt surround here. Very, very high unit surround, but it doesn't matter. All you really need is the surround there, as another Grunt could get surrounded again. Oh, this could potentially be bad. Is this Grunt going to get surrounded? You're trying to surround with so many units, and it seems like you're working so hard, and he gets the surround again. 6 supply worth of units now taken down. Wait, actually, no. Was it stealing the item? All right. I don't know. Can I keep I can't keep the follow train going. I'm the engine. You guys are the caboose. Just go ahead and follow if you would like. Anyways, Beastmaster now down out onto the field. Hawk up in the air, keeping track, making sure there is no Blade Master around. Blade Master, in fact, following this unit here. Blade Master gets up to level 2. This one peasant says, you know what? I see the Blade Master. I see the Blade Master. He's going after me. And is that peasant far enough inside? Yes, he is. He is in between multiple locations, as the Blade Master unable to finish off this unit here. Is this Grunt going to be able to get the shot? Yes, he will, as the Blade Master now walks away. Sea Turtle Hatchling will be able to get back there again. Blade Master gets in some easy shots once more, as the Blade Master tries to chase after the Beastmaster. Beastmaster could be in a bit of trouble. Oh, uses a Cloak of Shadows in order to get out of a tight spot there, as the Blade Master, well, uses a healing salve and not getting disrupted. I guess that's one of the issues. If you do not have an Archmage, you do not have a ranged attack unit that can deal damage to the Beast or Blade Master whenever he is trying to use a healing salve. All right, Panda currently out onto the field. Yeah, I thought for some reason that creep camp would drop 2 items. And I thought one of the items was a Circlet of Nobility. He could have easily have just purchased that from the shop as well. So now I'm not 100% sure. Breath of Fire going across multiple footmen. Footmen going after the units. You can take a look. Blade Master, or can the Panda actually Breath of Fire enough to take down the Beastmaster? I do not believe so. There it is, another Breath of Fire. More damage being absorbed as the grunts are now trying to make their way in. There's a Scroll of Regeneration. Oh, healing salve was broken right there as the Blade Master is down to get the Blade Master down to 100, or Beastmaster down to 87 hit points. Blade Master currently out of mana. Units are all trying to engage, and we have a surround on the Panda right now. Militia trying to break free as the Panda is taking a lot of damage. All right, is he going to be able to get away? A more engaging Beastmaster gets taken out. Blade Master, or Panda, still in trouble. Panda trying to get out here. Blade Master is in trouble as well. All of these units are just sticking around, and what is going on? This is traffic in one of the worst ways possible as the Blade Master gets taken out, and we could also see the Panda get taken out.
Our hero has been slain.
Panda down, Blade Master down, Beastmaster down, all within a span of 20 seconds. Panda getting resurrected. Unfortunately for the Beastmaster, he was not alive and well to get any of that experience, but wow. All right, yeah. Surround Gaming 101. Blade Master gets surrounded. Panda gets surrounded. Grunts get surrounded. All of that all going down right here and now as everyone. It feels like a heavyweight fight where two guys were just sitting there clobbering each other, and then at the end of the bell, one guy just fell over, and you're like, wait, what's happening? Everyone's like, okay, you guys need to get back. Go to your corners. Heal up, and you guys get to do it again. And that's what we're looking at right now. They're going to be forced to do this again here in just a second, as we are now seeing some guard towers being established. Blade Master, Panda out onto the field. Spirit Walkers are in play, establishing that Spirit Link and trying to share some of that damage. Blade Master, well, doesn't have that high damage right now, and you got to remember the Panda was chosen over the Shadow Hunter, so there isn't going to be nearly as much longevity on the Blade Master. Blade Master down to 23 hit points, now getting healed back up finally from the healing salve as the Forest Troll Berserker just kept on lobbing those axes. Beastmaster is currently out, sitting at level 3, wearing double Cloak of Shadows. He is hiding within the shadows of shadows as the keep is now, well, getting up to tier 2. Blade Master hoping to get some easy kills. Meanwhile, Beastmaster gonna go ahead and use those clarity potions. Without an Archmage as your primary hero, it is very difficult to maintain that. All right, let's take a look. Blade Master could end up getting surrounded. Does have Spirit Link, as you can see that Panda is backing off. What does the Beastmaster really hope to do here? He did end up using another Clarity Potion, still relatively low on mana. That Quill Beast getting taken down, and I don't know if the Beastmaster as a primary hero was the correct call in this situation. It hasn't really done all that much so far, as the footmen and the units are now just retreating back here. Guard towers are all established. We are looking at Chaemiko just sitting on an economic advantage, but so far that economic advantage has just translated into more experience for the Panda and the Blade Master as the Raiders are now out onto the field. Archmage as the secondary hero. Are we going to see perhaps Brilliance Aura first or Water Elemental first? Both of those are viable possibilities, as the Arcane Tower getting some feedback damage, now removing mana from that Panda himself. The Panda getting down to 126 mana there. Let's take a look at Breath of Fire onto the Altar of Kings. Altar of Kings down to 100 hit points. Is it going to get taken down? That Breath of Fire damage is starting to add back up as the Panda unable to get any more Breath of Fires. All right, massive repairs going across. Archmage, even if it does make it out, where is it going to go? Archmage, oh, Peasants purposely backed off to give the Archmage room, as we now see Blizzard as the primary ability. All right, Blizzard as the primary ability, and that is raining down onto all of those Raiders right now. Are they going to be able to get into the right spot? That was just a horrible spot to be in. Took a large amount of damage across multiple units, probably somewhere up in the upward range of 500 to 700 damage right there, as the Archmage has to stop, well, raining on his own farms. Back in the base here, Quill Beast, Footman trying to take down some of these Orc burrows. Damage is going to start adding back up. Footman going to make its way back across here. This Quill Beast should actually be switching targets, as that is an easier building to take out. All right, Quill Beast could end up taking down those units. What is this Quill Beast doing in the back here? All right, Orc Burrow number 1 could get taken down. Orc Burrow number 2 could get taken down as well. Beastmaster does have a Scroll of Town Portal. Raiders are now going to be making their way across. Another Orc Burrow taken down, and this is the perfect timing to use a Scroll of Town Portal. You need to get out of a tight jam, and let's see how all of this is going to go. However, well, Grunts are getting taken out as well. Who is actually losing more units? There was actually a lot of low hit point units across multiple sides, as the Quill Beasts are now going after the Spirit Walkers. Low hit point Spirit Walker able to escape at 3 hit points, hiding in the ethereal realm, and now healing back up again. Human Expo has been canceled. Thank you for that notification right there. And with that said, all of a sudden, Chaemiko looks like he is in a great spot. Archmage sitting at level 1, does not have level 2 by definition of level 1, and because of that does not have Brilliant Aura. 33 supply over 30, completely upside down on supply. And the Archmage and Beastmaster should be able to head back out onto the field and do, well, lots and lots of damage. This game, unorthodox in every step. Beastmaster, slightly unorthodox, going into Blizzard first on an Archmage after a fast expansion attempt, canceling the fast expansion attempt by the Orc, and then, well, losing your Blade Master and your Panda, and things are just going to go from bad to worse. Now the late game strategy for Orc is just going to fall off significantly as we see a general transition into perhaps some Raiders. Archmage now out on the field, Breath of Fire going down. Is this fight going to be the definitive fight here, as the priests are now getting taken out as well? Blizzard raining down the Raiders, unable to throw down a ensnare onto the Archmage. Archmage does have a potion of healing. Is he going to be able to use it in time? Yes, he does, as the fights are now still going back and forth. Blade Master down to 27 hit points, down to 5. He gets taken out. Panda goes for a Breath of Fire, but now sees some Spellbreakers, and that is the end of that. All right, unorthodox games again. I believe after the Blade Master went down, he knew that as the game went on, especially as we transitioned more into Spellbreakers, the Panda was just going to lose all effectiveness whatsoever. Even if the Panda had retrained into, say, Drunken Brawler and Drunken Haze, which would give, wow, the Orc 2 heroes that have critical striking passives. That would actually be interesting. If you went Panda, if you went Blade Master, Panda, and then Endurance Aura on a Tauren Chieftain and Kodo Beast, you have 2 critically striking heroes that deal actually lots of damage. Messy games, dead units all over the place, dead heroes all over the place, but still entertaining to say the least. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.